Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hello, my name is Sarah and I'm so glad that you clicked on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a bunny related video. I've been wanting to do one of these for a while, but I don't know. I feel like you get a lot of like judgment if you're not really like in the bunny community, you know? But I want to use this channel to share my interests and bunnies are definitely one of them. So if you do not know, I adopted a quarantine pet last year. We got a bunny. His name is Archie. We got him when he was 3, so he was very set in his ways in a lot of things. So there were things that there's things just that he'll never be comfortable doing because he was kept in a cage for the majority of his life. So, you know, he doesn't like getting picked up, which is not a big deal. Since most rabbits don't, but he's very uncomfortable going outside the house and he likes being kind of like touched on his own terms. So there are a lot of things that I wish, you know, that I could have been a part of in his earlier life to help make his later life easier. He's very like skittish and like kind of gets freaked out around a lot of people. But I thought it would be a good idea to do this controversial bunny tag video that 101 Rabbits came up with, I believe. I don't know if it's actually her video or not, but I've watched hers and I really like it. And I also thought this would be a good way for you guys to like get to know how we like raise our bunny versus other people, because I think it's interesting. It's a good way to like tell your story. So if you're new to my channel and you want more bunny content, let me know down below. I will be 100% willing to share. So the first question, or the first opinion, I can never pronounce this word, brachycephalic rabbits should not be bred. This is basically just like rabbits that have like genetic mutations such as like a pushed in nose, like a Holland Lop is one of these rabbits. So if you didn't know, we have a Holland Lop and you can tell that their snouts are much more pushed in. It's kind of like breeding like a pug or a French bulldog and stuff like that. I don't know how I feel. I really like the way that Holland Lops look, and I know like Netherland dwarfs and stuff. I know that you can get like a more natural looking rabbit, but quite honestly, Archie doesn't really have a lot of health problems yet. I know he's still considered young, but I don't really have an opinion on that. I just feel like that's really up to you. If you don't want to support like the breeding of them, then like don't buy them, you know? Rabbits should not be harnessed even when done properly. I 100% agree with this. I think the fact it's a domesticated rabbit and there's other ways to get them outside other than putting them on a leash. It can be harmful to their neck. It can be very dangerous for them. They can get into a lot of stuff even if you do it the right way or get a harness that's made for bunnies. So I 100% agree that rabbits should not be harnessed. The next one is free roam versus pen. This is like one of the biggest like topics in the bunny community, and I think a lot of people have mixed opinions. In my opinion, I think free roam is 100% the best. I think that's one of the greatest things about having a bunny is like you can keep them out of a cage kind of like a cat or a dog, like a real pet. Not that like a hamster's not a real pet, but you know, like a pet that you can really interact with and play with and have like a relationship with. And I think free roaming really helps with that. I do think that like I said, my bunny was kept in a cage for the first like 3 years of his life, and so he was used to being like having his own safe environment. So we actually do put him away at night, but not in a cage. It's in a big room, and he gets like the run of basically like an under the stairs closet, and he has the run of the whole thing. So it's definitely bigger than any cage you could buy, and I'm sure most hutches that you could buy. But for him, it's like his safe place, and it's kind of like what anchors him in his routine. So my bunny is not 100% free roam, but I would like him to be, but he doesn't want to be, if that makes sense, because he willingly goes in there. He really likes his safe area. This topic, I could go on for days. The next one is spay and neuter. So don't come at me. My rabbit's not neutered. He wasn't neutered when I got him, and we thought long and hard about whether or not to neuter him. I honestly don't have an opinion on like, if you're not doing it, like if I got another bunny, I think I would do it. But he's not neutered, and was potty training more challenging? Yes. Is he a little bit more sexually driven? Yes. Does he hump? Yes. But I was told by my vet, who I love and trust very much, that because of his age, like it's not guaranteed to get rid of the humping or the spraying or anything like that. Archie sprays maybe once a month, if that. And you can tell when he's about to do it, and you can like kind of like guide him out of it. Like he does it when he's really excited and he wants your attention and he's like really hyped up. And if you just get up and walk away, he won't spray. There's things and cues that we look for with him. when he's about to do these things so that he doesn't do them, and they are preventable. So I think personally, for him, no, but I think we should stop shaming people who don't. I know spaying 100%. If you have a female rabbit, the chance of reproductive cancers is very high. I totally recommend. But for males, I didn't get mine neutered, and I would encourage you to do your own research and not get swayed by the opinions of others. Indoor versus outdoor. 100% indoor. I don't understand people. I mean, if you're gonna have a bunny and you keep them outdoors, there's something to be said for that, I guess, but I just don't see the point. They are prey animals. They can get attacked and eaten by most creatures, and you know, I had a friend in middle school who actually kept her bunnies in her garage, and I'm 90% sure that like they lived pretty long lives, I think. But I was like, they like were breathing in the fumes of the cars, you know, and like carbon, I don't know, like all that. So personally, I don't know if that was great, like looking back, but 100% indoor. It's safer, you have more control, and it gives you a chance to bond with them. I couldn't imagine keeping like Archie outside. That would just make me so sad. The next one is keeping healthy rabbits alone, not bonded. I think 100% that you can keep a rabbit alone. I know that's not a common thing to think, and a lot of people think that rabbits need partners. Rabbits are animals that are normally coupled up in the wild, and so I understand that. And if, you know, I get another bunny, I would 100% consider getting him a partner. But Archibald was kept alone his whole life, and he's never had a partner. He's not neutered, so that would be irresponsible of me to bring in another rabbit for him. And we are home all the time. When Alex is gone, his bun dad is gone. I'm here, and when I'm gone, his dad is here. So like, he's never really alone. When we go out to eat and stuff, he is kept alone sometimes during the day if we go out with friends for like 7 hours. But if you did not know, rabbits do a lot of sleeping during the day. So it really doesn't do him a disservice at all. He gets a lot of socialization. We are his partners. He doesn't have a pet rabbit partner. But there's a lot of ways you can like simulate the same love they get from a rabbit. And yeah, so he does not have a friend. And I don't think you need to keep rabbits together, but I know that's very controversial. You should look at, Lennon the bunny actually just posted a video about why she keeps Lennon alone, and I thought it was a good one to watch, so you should watch that. Rabbits should never go outside. I think this depends on your rabbit and your environment. Our lawn is treated with pesticides by a lawn care company, so I would never put him outside because I don't want him to eat the grass. He has gone outside like on our porch a couple of times, but then a rabbit got snatched in our neighborhood by a hawk, a pet rabbit from a deck, so I didn't do it again. I think if you were taking it for a walk in a stroller and he likes that, then that's one thing, but Archie's very scared of the outside, and to him it's a very stressful situation, and I don't think that's fair to him. So again, I think that is totally up to the like person, but I don't think we should shame one way or the other. Covered versus uncovered litter boxes. I would say, in my own opinion, that a covered litter box would be great, but my bunny does not understand how to use a covered litter box. I think that the bigger the litter box, the better, instead of covered versus uncovered. And we change our litter box every day, and so he never really has like, it's never stinky really, because, well, one, it doesn't really smell to begin with. We have an uncovered litter box and I like it, so I think uncovered is fine, but I think it depends. Like if you want it to be attractive, then you should put it in something, you know what I mean? Hay rack versus no hay rack. So I would love to have a hay rack, but Archie did not get unlimited hay when he was at his old house. I know, big no-no. So he doesn't understand how to use a hay rack. So we put his hay directly into his box. I don't think that one way is necessarily better. I think that just like depends on the rabbit. So I don't really have like a big opinion on that. Pellets versus non-pellets. Again, I know a lot of people don't have pellet diets. Like rabbits and then wild don't have pellets in their diet. It's not a necessary thing. Archie really sees it as like his nightcap, like that's his dinner. So for him, he does get pellets, but I do understand that they don't need it, and I agree. So I would say no pellet. if you talk to your vet about it and do it the right way. Grass only diets, I don't know about that one. I think that that's weird. I don't like that. I would say that I controversially disagree with that. Having one rabbit but socializing it often with other rabbits. I think that's a no, because you never, if they're not bonded, you never know like when one could attack the other. So I think that would be a no for me. Taking your rabbit with you on vacation, and then the next one is taking your rabbit on car rides if they don't care. So both of those I would say is a no. For me, you don't really know if your rabbit doesn't care, but Archie is extremely, like, you can tell that he gets really hyped up when he's in the car, and I would never feel comfortable taking him on vacation. One, that's a hassle for me, and two, it's just not happy for him. So he does really well at home with a pet sitter, and that's what we normally do for him. And I don't take him on car rides except to go to the vet, and even then, our vet is like less than 10 minutes from our house, and he freaks out about the vet. So, you know, he's not like a gal on the go. He's more of like a stay-at-home gal. Those are my controversial opinions on the 101 Rabbits Bunny tag controversial opinion video. If you guys have any differing opinions, leave them in the comments below nicely, and if you have any good comments or recommendations or advice for new bunny parents, maybe leave those below. If you guys have any requests for me to do more bunny videos, let me know what those would be, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.